Hello and welcome to Trade Room, where we help you become a better binary options trader through accurate price action analysis. In this video, I'm going to be showing you possibly the most important thing you will need to know when it comes to price action trading in binary options, and that is how to identify the trend, when to know when to buy and when to sell. We do that by analyzing the price action to understand where we are trending, or by using a variety of indicators, which I will get to in this video. But before I do get started, it is important for me to let you know that trading any market carries a significant level of risk, and you should only invest money you can afford to lose. Please like this video if you find it valuable, comment down below with any questions or suggestions you may have, and please subscribe to the channel for regular binary options trading content that will help you become a better trader. Let's get into the video. Before we get started with identifying the trend, I think it's important for me to just go over what the trend is and why it's so important for those of you that are new here. An uptrend is when price is moving higher. A downtrend is when price is moving lower. That is the simple definition. The reason it is so important for us to identify the trend is because it helps us in the decision process of should we buy or should we sell. A lot of the times, depending on what strategy you're trading, you will want to go with the trend. So if it is an uptrend, we need to know how to identify this so we know that we should be looking for buy opportunities. If we're in a downtrend, we need to know how to identify this so we know when to be looking out for sell opportunities. So that is the trend, and that is why the trend is so important. Now let's get to how to identify the trend. And the first way we're going to do this is by simple price action on a naked chart. That is a chart with no indicators on. As you can see, I am using a candlestick chart. I am on Euro USD in a 1 minute time frame. However, it is important for me to note that this does work with any pair and any time frame. It doesn't matter what you're trading, the trend will be important and it will be identified the exact same ways. So the way to identify the trend using price action, and I'll give you an example by moving from here, is we look at the highs and lows of price. If we have higher highs and higher lows, we know an uptrend is forming or is already in formation. If it's forming lower lows and lower highs, we know that a downtrend is starting to form or it's been there already. So in this case, we can see it is an uptrend because we have got a high and a low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, etc., etc. When price is forming lower lows and lower highs, that is when we are in a downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, etc. That is how we identify the trend using price action alone. We just look at the lows and the highs of price. Next, let us look how we can use indicators to help us identify the trend. Now, if you go down to the bottom left of your screen on IQ option, you can see there's a tab here that's called indicators. You're going to click on that. And first of all, I'll mention that there is an entire section of indicators that are all used to identify the trend. However, we don't use these all in particular. I'm just going to be going over the ones that we favor. The first one I want to talk about is the ATR trailing stops. This indicator in particular is used when trading Forex, and it's an idea of where you should place your stop losses. However, when trading binaries, this is not important, and this can be used in particular for identifying the trend. When we have the green line on the bottom, that means we are in an uptrend. When we have the red line on the top, that means we are in a downtrend. This is an extremely fast indicator, so it can identify the start of trend changes. In particular, when it goes down for a pullback, sometimes it can show that we are potentially entering into a downtrend. And this is why this indicator is on the riskier side of the indicators when trying to identify the trend. I'm going to go into what is most likely my favorite indicator for identifying the trend, and that is a moving average. We're going to select a moving average from the menu over here, and we are going to select EMA. We are going to use the period 50, and we're going to click apply. Now with this, it is not quite as fast as the ATR, and that is why it gives us a slightly more accurate reading. So when the line or the moving average is on the bottom, we are in an uptrending motion. When the moving average or the line is on the top, it means we are in a downtrending motion, as you can see. So when the line is on the bottom, we are looking for buys. When the line is on the top, we are looking for sells. So those are some simple ways that we can identify the trend. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like. Drop a comment down below with any questions or suggestions you may have. And please subscribe to the channel for regular binary options trading content.